Welcome back to the Wednesday Walk, episode 5, 10 reasons why you should invest in real estate over something else. The first reason why you should invest in real estate is because it has a predictable cash flow. So you'll know what you're getting every month. If you have a year lease signed, unless someone were to break it or try to get out of their lease, you'll know month over month what you're going to get. So when you look at that versus the stock market, you can wake up any morning and yeah, even if you have a blue chip stock, it can go down. With real estate, you know what you're getting every month. The second reason you should invest in real estate is, generally speaking, it appreciates in value. So if you buy something today, maybe a multifamily, and you hold it for 5, 10, 20 years, it generally speaking will appreciate in value and you'll be able to sell it for more than you bought it for. The third reason that you should invest in real estate is that you can leverage the capital that you put forward. So a lot of people will do this. It's a strategy that you'll see many investors use. They'll buy a home, they'll put whatever it needs for improvements into it. So let's just say $20,000. They'll then refinance that home after a certain number of years, pull out their initial investment. Now at that point, it's just a cash flow game. Now they take that initial investment, they put it towards the next home. So you can leverage what you put into a home, which is the biggest advantage to investing in real estate. The fourth reason that you should invest in real estate is it provides equity buildup. So when you buy a piece of real estate, assuming that you're not buying it in cash, you're taking out a loan, you're building equity every single time you make that monthly mortgage payment. So at first it's more interest heavy, and the further along that you are in your loan, the more you're paying down your principal. The more you pay down that principal, the more equity that you build, and the more equity that you build when you go to sell the piece of real estate, the more cash you get back. So the equity buildup is a huge advantage to investing in real estate. The fifth reason that you should invest in real estate is that it is a tangible asset that you can improve. So when you think about a home, both on the exterior and interior, you can improve that home to boost the value of it throughout. So unless you're buying a new construction that's built to spec and very specific, you can go in kind of with a paintbrush, if you will, and completely renovate a home, completely improve a home, boosting the value throughout, making your investment even more valuable. The sixth reason why you should invest in real estate is it coincides with your retirement planning. So when you think about that principle that we talked about and your mortgage, and you're paying that down over, most people will do 30 years. When you're paying that down over 30 years, it's like a forced savings account that after that 30 years, when it's time to maybe retire, you're able to then sell your home for what it's worth and you paid off your entire mortgage. So you think about that hand in hand with your retirement planning. It's a great way to have yourself save and to have an asset at the end of that time that you can sell off. The seventh reason that you should invest in real estate is that it's tax deductible. So we talked about this in one of the prior videos, but the investment of real estate when it comes to tax season is a very, very important piece, because you can obviously write off your interest paid on your mortgage. You can write off your improvements, depreciation, depending on what the asset type is. There are many different ways that you can, really have an advantage when it comes to tax season if you invest in real estate versus something else. The eighth reason why you should invest in real estate, going back to the tax conversation, is that it's depreciable. So the improvements on top of the land, the home, if you will depreciate even though that the actual value of the home is going to appreciate. So you can write that off on your taxes, and it's a huge way to increase cash flow when you're investing in real estate, to actually have yourself have a better spread. The ninth reason that you should invest in real estate is, generally speaking, it'll have a lower tax rate than other taxes that you pay. So when you pay capital gains on a property, in general, you'll usually face about a 15 to 20% tax rate, which is less than, for a lot of people, their general tax rate. The 10th reason to invest in real estate, and this is a huge disclaimer because there are rumors, allegations that this could go away, is the 1031 exchange. And I'm telling you right now that as this video is made in the middle of May 2021, it's the biggest advantage to investing in real estate. And if it goes away, it'll take away a huge, huge advantage to the investment. So the 1031 exchange, in layman's terms, is a way to defer your taxes, your capital gains that we mentioned on step 9, to then purchase another piece of property. So simply put, I sell a single family home for $100,000. I then can go buy a home as long as it's $100,001 or more. I can buy another home without paying the capital gains on that first property. So I'm deferring my taxes and kind of kicking the ball down the field, if you want to put it like that. And it's a huge advantage. Now again, this may go away. So for now, it's step number 10, or reason number 10, that you should invest in real estate, but who knows what the future holds. So that's it for episode 5. As always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check us out every other week. For the Wednesday walk, we'll be posting, like I said, a different topic every week. We'll bring Blue out. The weather's getting better and better while we're out here, so be sure to stay tuned and tune in with us. Thanks.